Tech Teaching Tips, helping teachers find the best technology resources without breaking the bank or wasting time. Hello and welcome back to another Tech Teaching Tips tutorial. This is our Loom series. We're going to jump right into part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, go check that out on our YouTube page. So the first thing you want to do is head over to loom.com. And you should have already signed up. If you don't know how to do that, check out our other video. So what I'm going to show you how to do is do some basic editing and some different settings that you can control. And then we'll talk a little bit about iOS and how Loom works with iOS. So here I've done a little sample video. You know, this is a 14 second video here. And this is just to show you guys how to take care of this. So let's go over the first thing here. Go right down here, click on settings. And this is handy depending on what you're trying to convey to the students or whether you want to start a discussion, you know, any of those kinds of things. You have complete control over some of this stuff here. So you can turn comments off if you wish, or you can turn them on. And if you don't want to get 500 emails, but you still want comments on, you can turn off email notifications. The emoji reactions uses the default. So that's these right down here. Laugh, laughing, loving, oh face, high five, thumbs up, thumbs down. You can turn those on or off. You can set them as default. Now the thumbnail is the preview of your video. And you can see right now that my video is running kind of like an animated GIF. I'm going to shut that off just because I don't want it on. Total personal preference. You can use the Loom branded player. Really some of this you don't have to worry about. Now, viewer can download. If you don't want students downloading these videos, which I highly recommend, then make sure you turn that off. Analytics, you can show that to the viewer. That's how many times, the video is viewed or been liked and that kind of stuff. You can leave that on or off. Doesn't really matter. And then go ahead and click save. That will save all of those settings. Hit refresh and it should update those settings for you. Now, let's talk a little bit about trimming your video. This is the built-in editor in Loom. This is web-based, remember, so make sure you have a strong internet connection. Try not to do this over slow Wi-Fi connection. I have my machines hardwired in. I suggest you do that as well. If you have a laptop, make sure you have a plug that you can plug it into for your internet. Just tends to work a little smoother. So you can select where you want your video to start trimming. Let's say you have a chunk at the end here that you need to take off because, if you look at my face down there in the corner, you can see I start to look away and I'm searching for a key on the keyboard to turn off the recording. So let's say I want to cut that out. I want to cut out, 2 seconds starting at 13 and I'm going to end at 15. So I hit start trim and then I can fine tune this a little bit here by 13.4, by the 10th of a second, which is really handy. So you can really dial in these things. I'm just going to go ahead and say, I'm going to go down to 13 to be exact. And then 14.9 is the very end. And then I'm going to hit, I want to totally get rid of that. I'm going to hit remove and then hit publish changes. And it will trim your video and upload it right back onto Loom. So it does it all automatically for you. It's not a super detailed editor, but it's a great way to do some quick editing. And once that's done, once Luna has uploaded, then you'll be able to share your video or watch your video. Okay, so we've trimmed it down to 13 seconds. The other thing you can do over here is put a call to action. Now, call to action is basically, it's a button. Okay. So for instance, this is my tutorial. I'm going to put get Loom here. And then that's what it's going to say. And then I'm going to put in www.loom.com. and then you can change the colors. You know, you could make the school colors, you can make them whatever, red, green, however you want. It's just a basic call to action. I'm actually going to leave that white. It stands out a little bit. And I want this to be a round button, and then I'm going to hit save. And now that call to action will be right at the beginning. Hello everybody, here's another quick tutorial on right up here using Loom. This is, and if I click on that, it'll take me over to the link that I put in, whatever that link is. Let's talk a little bit about iOS, because I know a lot of you like to use your mobile devices for teaching and recording videos. The cool thing about Loom is if you have an Apple device that you use regularly, or maybe a school Apple device, this will work on iOS. Check out the link in the description to get directly to the page, or you can go to loom.com/mobile. You can put in your phone number here and it'll text you a link, or you can just hit download from the App Store. You can search in the App Store as well. So I've already done an iOS recording from my phone, and as you can see, it's pretty simple to put together. You just follow the instructions on screen. It'll take you through the steps, and then you hit record screen and it'll start for you. Here I have a star chart that you can use, you know, if you're doing a science unit or an astronomy unit or something like that. I've also got GarageBand on here, you know, if you're doing a GarageBand unit. If you're trying to teach a unit on music composition, let's say you're a music teacher like myself, and you need kids to follow along, you could certainly do that. And you can see it works pretty slick, and you can use this on iPad or on iPhone. I just put it on my iPhone, and you can see how simple and quick it can be. And then it'll upload right to your Loom account. So the other thing you can do is make a custom thumbnail. If you have, a picture or a logo or whatever you're using for your class, you can upload that, and then you can use it for all of your videos that you upload. All right, well, thanks for watching, and check out some more of our tutorials. If you like what you see in this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment below.